got this lawnmower that won't start. I'm going to be showing you how you can easily fix this issue using a very cheap carburetor that's around $10 you can buy online. Well, first off, I gotta see if I got spark and compression, so put some starting fluid in there. Now, if you guys don't have starting fluid, you guys could just use gas. Put some gas in it, but I'm running out of starting fluid, but we'll see if I put enough in there. Okay, it started and then it stopped, showing that it's probably a fuel issue because we have spark and compression. If we're missing one of those, it wouldn't have started, so I'm assuming you guys have good spark and compression. You guys could just fix it using a good carburetor. So yeah, well, first we'll take that exhaust off, then we can take that off. We can pull that carburetor out. Okay, first we gotta take this exhaust off. On your mower, you might not have to, but if you got a Tecumseh engine like this on your mower, then you're gonna have to take the exhaust off most likely. That, so it's small about that. The exhaust uses 7/16 bolts. And then this back here uses 3/8 bolts. Okay, now we gotta pull that off gently, and I think we ripped the gasket, so got some more gaskets at home, but now we can pull that off. That, and then there's that. There's a hose clamp right there. I have to take off with a screwdriver. Usually, type of clamps on here, you have to use a pair of pliers to compress them. So this probably is the original clamp. Okay. Have the vice grips on there. Pinch the fuel off. Then we can drain it out. I use a pair of pliers. This. So I'm gonna replace that fuel line, so I'll just drain it out. Okay, in order to replace the carb, we're gonna have to take all this stuff off, put on the new carb. So I'm gonna take this air filter housing off, and it's very important you pay attention that you have your screws in, because I'll show you in a minute. You see how that hole goes all the way through, but then this one goes into the primer bulb housing. If you don't have that screw in, it's not gonna prime, so you gotta make sure that it's tight and sealed good so it primes, and there's that seal right there. And then just gotta take those two bolts out. .3/8, that's the size. Okay, then this size, or this side is probably bigger, probably like a 7/16, so I'm not sure though. Put that off to the side. And just this side. This side has that spring for the governor. Okay, take that off. Gasket. Put the gasket on for now. New carburetor does come with a new gasket for that side, but on that side, there's no gasket that comes with the carburetor, so it's only a few dollars. Or you could just save your old one. Spray that tube off. The carburetor was sent to me by a company called Pippa Parts, and I'll put the link in the description in case you have the same mower as me and you want to buy this carburetor. Please consider subscribing because I put a lot of time into these videos and it really helped me a lot if you hit that subscribe button. Before bolting the carburetor down, you're going to want to make sure your linkages are correct and they're in the right spot, and then your fuel line too. Now for the fuel line, you might want to consider putting a good fuel filter on there. You're going to want to make sure you're putting good clean fuel in there, because if there's dirt in the fuel, it's going to clog the carburetor up. Now you can just bolt your carburetor back down and then put the exhaust back on. The last thing you're going to want to put on is the exhaust.